Yo, next time you're laying the gravy, you say, take those Scorpio vibes, okay? That's what you say.
Oh, man. Okay, sorry. So I ran across this thread. The topic is, or the question, sorry. It says, what's a red flag in a guy's apartment that immediately tells you it's time to leave? And in parentheses, a mattress on the floor doesn't count. Give us some deep cuts.
Okay.
Okay. The pinned comment.
By the way,
is,
real quick, sorry. I know you're about to do this. I think a mattress on the floor should be fine. An air mattress should be a red flag, though. Okay?
Yes, I agree.
Unless you moved in that week or like your luggage got lost in the mail or something.
Something.
All right, pin comment.
Like
please.
your pod. I was going to say your pod didn't get there yet type thing. I get
right.
it. Okay, anyway, sorry. The pinned comment said, no hand soap in the bathroom. I agree. Yep. Good one.
Okay, so like I understand where you're coming from, right? I do get it, but that's not something that I would think to do in general.
Okay,
like,
I'm reading these for you, Ryan, as a single man in his apartment. I hope you have hand soap in your bathroom.
No. I do. I have it, right? But I'm saying I didn't it wasn't my idea to put that in there. Let's just put it that way, right?
Interesting.
Not that I was opposed to it. Like, once you hear it, you're like, oh, yeah, of course. But to me, and that's what I'm saying, my point is more so if I'm in the bathroom and I use the bathroom, I need to wash my hands, I will just go and grab the soap that's in the shower type thing. And I know that makes me sound like a fucking barbarian. I get that, which is why I have the hand soap, okay?
Right. Yeah,
because someone said, hey, you fucking barbarian, get some fucking hand soap. And I said, that's good, right?
Good. Yes.
But also, I don't entertain a lot, too. Right? So it's not like I have people coming in and out all the time. I think that when you're someone who has more people over, then you're more prone to have that kind of stuff. And last but not least, I always have it at the kitchen sink. So, like, that's the other thing for me. Like, I'll go to the bathroom and I'll just go to the kitchen sink and wash my hands. So, all the reasons why the soap shouldn't be a red flag. Yellow flag, but not a red flag.
Okay. To each their own.
You judgy fuck. Okay, I can feel the judgment from you.
Oh, I will. If I see there's no... Okay, but think about it. As a woman, I get it. You don't think about it because you live on your own. It's not like... But once you think about when you're actually dating and you're bringing women over...
Why is she going to the bathroom? Huh? That's disgusting.
Because she needs to pee?
That's disgusting, my God. Okay?
What if you guys do
tie your
tubes,
and
then she needs
dirty
to like
slut.
What?
That's you
okay.
pee through the tube, right? You
anyway,
you don't have to pee
moving
anymore,
on.
right?
No, that's not it, Ryan. No, that's not how it works. Okay, moving on.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
all
next
right,
comment.
Yeah. Big Daddy Bella said. I love that name, Big Daddy Bella. She said he had a house, but no stove. We dated for 5 months, but broke up because instead of getting a stove, he went to Miami. What?
So which part of that is the red flag, though? Like, is it that he didn't have a stove? Or
that he had money to buy a stove but decided to spend it to go to Miami? I don't know.
Yeah. Or is it that he just decided to go to Miami, like, in general? Like,
I think that's kind of weird, but I don't know. I can tell maybe guys just have an air fryer and he cooks stuff in air fryers or microwaves.
Right. So, like, A, what you just said perfectly sums up how he can cook everything. B, the house might, maybe he bought it as is. And so it just didn't have a stove, because maybe whoever lived in it last fucked the last stove up or whatever. It was a fire hazard.
Right, like he had to actually buy a new stove.
And then he had to buy a new one. Now, the red flag 100% is that he, instead of using his money responsibly that he had saved it up for, he was like, nah, we blowing this in Miami. So that's a good choice because he's not a responsible individual. I'm not even saying that going to Miami was irresponsible, but saving up all that money so that you could buy a now, if you had just extra money and you went to Miami, fine. Or if you were just like, I'm saving my money to do something. Maybe it's a stove. Maybe it's to do coke off a hooker in Miami. I'm not sure yet. Fine. But if it was designated for a stove, it needs to go to the stove.
Yes, I agree. Oh, this one. I want to get your take on this.
All right.
Siren said, somebody who shares custody of their kids, but their house doesn't look like children spend any time there.
Wait, what?
So somebody who shares custody of their kids,
but the kid doesn't. Okay.
But the house doesn't look like kids spend time there.
Okay, so now we're getting shit for being clean. Okay, like.
No, I mean I don't. Well, I can't tell. Like if there's like no. Like she looked into the rooms or something, and like there are no toys or things.
I guarantee he didn't give her a fucking tour of his kid's room.
She just out here snooping.
Yeah, like that. And
but still, like, is that weird? If there's no,
you're upset he doesn't have his fucking sit and spin out, and the big wheel isn't just chilling, and the blocks are everywhere. You're upset that he's a slob or not a slob, like. These women sound like red flags. I'm just going to throw that out there.
But I'm just, okay, but what if there were no toys at all? Is that a red flag?
In the whole house? Oh, 100%.
In the whole house. Like the whole house.
He's a bad parent. He's a bad parent. He's
that's where I was going with this. Not just like being tidy. I'm talking about like nothing.
Yeah, but then also like, that's also the kid's bedroom is like set up as a guest room and stuff. And
instead of a kid's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or because y'all always be trying to do both sides for the woman, how about for the man? Maybe he only has custody like during the summer, okay? So he only has his house looking like a kid's place 3 months out of the year, and then he ships him back off to his mom and lives a single life.
Okay, when I read this, because it said shares custody, I just assumed it was like 50-50.
No, I also assumed that, but if we're going to the extreme of there's not a single toy in the house.
They only see them during the summertime and either Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah. Preferably Thanksgiving. Get it done in 4 days. Dad's got shit to do. All right.
Okay, last one. Actually, not last one. Someone said empty alcohol bottles on display. I had gone out with a few guys who, but I was also in my early 20s. I think it might be different.
I was gonna say, I think this is an age one, like definite red flag if they are, let's say, 26 and higher. Right? 25 and lower. And I say 25, like even that feels old to me for doing that. But 25, there's a chance you still haven't like lived on your own. Like you've had bro roommates and your frat apartments and all that kind of stuff where you think it's cool to have an empty bottle because it's fucking green glass so it makes your apartment look classy or some shit. Oh yeah, I drank this Jaeger bottle last night. Fucking sick, right, bro? But that's an age thing. And honestly, for younger people who do it, like, we just think that that's good decorating. We honestly just think that's the basketball poster on the wall when you're 12. That's just the empty liquor bottle. That's just the upgraded version, okay? But by 26, you should have some kind of decorative skills.
Yeah.
All right, hit me with one more.
One more? Okay. I saw one where it said, hold on, I just scrolled right past it because I was looking for others. She said, "Oh, the floor of his shower was so grimy there were footprints where he stood."
Yeah, that one's tough, bro. Especially if you knew you had guests coming over. Like, if you have a girl coming over, it does. I get it. I get it. Sometimes you don't think that it's going to work out. You're feeling down on yourself, and then just for whatever reason, you pitch a perfect game and shit happens, right?
Yeah.
But on the just in case, you got to have your shower. Okay, so here's I'm going to run this through for you guys real quick. We're going to make it real easy. Okay? Hold on. Where is it? Give me 1 second. No. Where the fuck? I can't. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm just going to give you real quick, not doing the full thing, but when you are going to go out on a date, there are certain areas of the house that you just have to make sure are 80% clean, okay? This is your kitchen, your living room area, the toilet, sink, and mirror of the guest bathroom, and your master bathroom. Okay? All of those things. Oh, and your master bedroom, obviously. All of those things have to be clean. Everything else can be fucking covered in dust and mold. It doesn't matter. They're not going to see it that night. Okay? And you notice what I said about the guest bathroom. You don't have to fuck with the shower in there. Don't worry about the bathtub. It could be caked in oil. Just close the curtain. Hopefully you have a curtain. Close the curtain, and you're done. There's no reason that they will go in there, because if things work out, then she's using your bathroom.
Your bathroom.
And if things don't work out, then she's not taking a fucking shower. What are we talking about?